What is going on, guys? Jason Burke here, Styles Clash for Life, coming at you again on YouTube, and this is another one of my Tales from the Fort videos. I've decided to make the movie reviews a staple of my channel. I've been liking the way they've been going so far, and so I call this Tales from the Fort because as kids, of course, we always pile the blankets up and cuddle real tight with the popcorn and the candy with our friends, build our forts, and watch our scary movies, and any movies in general. So Tales from the Fort is now going to be a regular on my channel. Please excuse the background noise. I have clothes in the washer and the dryer, and the heat's kicking on. So you're going to be getting a bunch of ancillary noise coming from all different areas of my house right now. But I'm trying to do this real quick. Today's movie review is going to be It Follows. I saw this in theaters around the time that it first came out, and then I saw it again when I got this DVD. It has been a little while since I've seen it, but I love this movie. This is, most channels and reviews that I've seen have this as one of the best, more recent horror films that have come out in a long time, and I would have to agree. This is, David Robert Mitchell was the director, I believe, and did a wonderful job with this. This is an excellent, kind of exciting new take on horror. I've been complaining on my channel and in my articles at Axis.com and Yahoo and different places like that horror doesn't have enough innovative ideas. Everyone's doing remakes and prequels and just kind of piggybacking off of the 80s slashers and kind of ruining old stuff for us. But there are some really good new themes out there, and It Follows certainly has one of them. There are going to be some spoilers in this, so again, if you don't like spoilers or if you have not seen the movie, pause this, go watch the movie, and then come back and check the review out, because there will be spoilers in this. But it starts off with a girl kind of running aimlessly in the street, just terrified for her life. We don't know why. We see the neighbors kind of puzzled. And again, it's been a while since I've seen it, so I'm not sure about character names and stuff like that. But she's sort of running and is just scared for her life, calls her parents to say goodbye, and winds up, we see her the next morning with her body all contorted and destroyed, and she's dead. And then, of course, we see this young girl, the protagonist, kind of virginal kind of character, actually winds up having sex with the guy she likes, her boyfriend, finally. And the boyfriend winds up tying her up in a chair and kind of explaining to her the premise of this film, which is that this unknown kind of ghostly figure is chasing you the whole time. Once you have sex with somebody, the person you have sex with, this mythical kind of ghostly angry force, this death itself kind of force, starts to chase you and doesn't stop until it touches you, and once it touches you, it kills you. So this time you have a force much like one of the 80s slashers, a Jason or a Michael, only the person that is being targeted or that has been targeted is on the list that can see it. Regular people that aren't on this list can't see it. And so it gets passed down, it's sexually transmitted, it gets passed down like a bad STD, but it is much worse than herpes or gonorrhea. It is a malevolent force, once you have sex, that is chasing you and tries to kill you. And it never stops, so you really can't, kind of the scary tension in this movie is there the entire time, because no matter what, the surrounding characters' friends can't see this thing at all, and the person can never sleep and can never get too far away because the force is always chasing them. So this guy has sex with the girl, the main character, and throughout the movie she's chased by this force that her friends cannot see, and she can't get anywhere safe and she can't rest, and this demon can take any form. So it can become the character's mom, the character's best friend. It can take any form. So there's no way to guard against it, and there's no sanctuary from it. So that's the force in the movie, which ratchets up the terror the entire time and makes it inescapable and gives you this trapped feeling all the time that you can never rest, because if you close your eyes for a second, this force will be coming for you. So this movie does a great job of not only giving you that constant feeling of what's around the corner, that kind of impending doom, but also the fact that, again, you can't guard against it, and the only way to pass it on is to have sex with somebody else. So it's a very creative way to get rid of a demon, and kind of has the morality play to it too, because if you want to have sex with somebody, you know you're going to pass the demon on to them and make them worry about it, so you're selective in who you have sex with as well. So there's a bit of a psychological aspect to it also. The movie kind of surrounds with, oh, and by the way, if the demon kills the person it's going after, it goes back through the list and goes to the last person it was going after. So the cycle continues forever. So once the person is dead, the next person is up. So it's kind of a continuing theme, which is really cool. hence the name It Follows, because it always follows you. And again, the theme is about a girl and her friends, namely a nerdy kind of best friend who she used to date when she was younger, who wound up dating her sister. And this nerdy guy kind of wants to have sex with her the entire time, and she's kind of doesn't really want to do it because she's attached to the guy as a friend now and doesn't have feelings for him. She falls for this other guy, this sort of a new guy in school, whatever, new guy in the neighborhood, whatever. And she has sex with him. He eventually gets killed. There's some pretty gruesome death scenes in here. The houses are kind of well built and creepy, and there's a lot of cool death scenes. Anyway, the guy dies. The goal goes back after the main character, and eventually this sort of continues throughout the movie. There's some really cool invisible. The ghost becomes invisible to everyone but the main character, and so they're trying to kill him in this pool scene, or they're trying to make the main character not drowned. Again, I suck at describing this. I keep forgetting the characters' names. It's been a while since I've seen it. But the actors listed here are Micah Monroe, Kurt Gilchrist, Daniel Zovato, and Jake Weary, and they're all very good. There's no miscastings here. Everyone is strong, and the guys play their characters well, especially the main character. And then at the end, the girl finally does decide to have sex with the guy, with the nerdy best friend guy. They wind up kind of being there for each other, watching after each other. And the film just ominously ends with the two of them walking down the street together, holding hands, staying awake and being terrified. And you just see all these different characters walking towards them in the background, not knowing which one could be the killer. You never know which character is playing the ominous character. So anyone at any time could be coming after you, and that's sort of the thing. The theme in this movie is you can never rest, you can never escape, you can never sleep. And anybody mowing their lawns or doing yard work, it could be anybody in your family, your neighbors, your friends, your mailman, your milkman, whatever. Or there's still milk, there are. But anyway, it can be anybody, and so that's the ending of this movie. They're just walking down the street, scared for their lives, that anybody around the next corner could be the one to kill them. So, very brooding, ominous ending to a very cool, innovative movie. Great psychological film, very innovative, and I think you guys will like this a lot. So if you've seen it, tell me in the comments down below what you think. If you have not seen it, do you want to see it? And again, what do you think of this concept? Did I do a good job on the review, or was I just rambling and talking fast like I always do? Let me know down below in the comments, and hopefully I will talk to you guys again soon with the next Under the Fort, or Tales from the Fort review. So lock your doors, dim the lights, stay scared, and enjoy the movies, guys. Take care.